Even by the relative grandiose standards I give, this story seems really made up.
See? I told you guys we should have brought back Steven or Cuddles the Huggable Phoenix as proof.
Yeah, you kept screaming that as we left Tempest Keep.
And anytime we asked you how to do either, you screamed, "I'm a big picture guy," and then ran away from us.
I legitimately thought you might have short-term amnesia because of how many times the exact series of events played out. Honestly, this is making your story more believable by the minute.
Regretfully, our dumb luck saves the day again.
Even the short time I've been around you, it's defied all statistical probabilities.
Point is, we kicked the Blood Elves out. End of story.
Indeed, their portals have all closed, and our troops are mopping up any remaining Blood Elves in the vicinity.
Have you noticed any sign of retribution? I doubt Illidan will take this setback lightly.
None that we have detected yet. The only thing we heard was the leader you punched out the window.
Pez? Really? What did he say?
Yes, apparently your Voidwalker punched him so hard, he flung past our southern entrance. All we could really hear was a bit about how you monkeys failed to finish the job, and that this was only a setback.
You have to admire his can-do attitude.
On to more pressing issues. I believe we were promised an army.
Yes, it's time for someone else's skeleton to be broken.
Tempest Keep was a little rough for him.
Can I appoint a soldier in the army to take all the beatings Kaida normally doles out on me?
As long as I can recruit your best bartender as my personal valet, I'm good.
Before your dreams become even more grandiose.
No. We were promised an army, please and thank you.
Even if we gave you command of all our forces, that would not be enough to defeat Illidan and destroy his base.
Always a goddamn catch!
What's a guy gotta do to get command of a bunch of blue freaks in today's day and age?
It sounds so easy on paper.
I will be the one to ask it now. What do we have to do?
My spine's barely been set back in place a day, and he's already throwing us under the bus again.
The world is at stake.
Yeah, but is it? I mean, we saw Illidan absorb Cthulhu's essence weeks ago, and yet, here we are. If I had that much power, I'd have to actively stop myself from accidentally killing everyone. His sneezes could take out a continent at this point.
Shouldn't we be more worried then? This means he's planning something.
I guess I just hope it's something as mundane as crafting the perfect ham and cheese sandwich.
Sadly, I doubt he's that noble.
Please ignore the stupidity and continue.
As I was saying, our forces currently cannot hope to match Illidan's army. Partially because he, quite frankly, outnumbers us, and partially because we've had some troops gone missing.
So a couple squads are missing. What's the big deal?
One of them happened to include our best general.
General Akama is missing? Since when?
3 days ago, you were still out of communication range within Tempest Keep.
What's the big deal with this guy?
He's the most revolutionary and intelligent military thinker in the last 500 years.
He also happened to be Ella's combat trainer, but she does not oversell his importance to us. Any attack on Illidan would utterly fail without him.
Okay, so we need to see if Supreme Commander Draenei is still alive. What about other reinforcements? Any leads?
Sadly not. Part of the problem of staying hidden so long is that we don't really have a lot of friends.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I may have an idea about that.
Okay, we split up into 2 teams. One to find General Akama, the other to follow Dynamo on his recruiting mission.
I genuinely have no idea which group will have the easier workload.
Yeah, it's a bit of a toss-up.
I officially picked the wrong group. This is not what you think when someone says Shadow Moon Valley.
Right? It sounds like a gated community or a retirement home.
Exactly. Neither of those things implies the sky being on fire.
You had the choice to go with Dynamo.
Are you kidding? Did you hear his plan? Absolutely not.
I figured this would be a warlock's paradise. Did you see all the infernals we passed on our way in here?
Yeah, I don't have the best luck with infernals. I'm pretty sure I still have PTSD from when I tried to attack the capital of Loiteron with them.
Yeah, you are really gonna hate it here.
Oh, what the hell else is new? I hate everywhere we go nowadays.
That does seem to be your overriding emotion nowadays.
Yeah, so if we could just find this General Akama, dead or alive, and get the hell out of here, I would be so very happy.
Where did Valen say he lost contact?
A couple miles from here, but we should be careful.
This area is extremely unstable. The Draenei do not usually come here unless they come in force.
How the hell do you know that?
I read Velen's intelligence reports while you were busy telling Dynamo how insanely stupid you thought this plan was.
Oh, Well, I stand by my choice and several of the things I said to Dynamo.
Including the part where you said how you hoped his mom died in the explosion to avoid the shame he would bring to her?
Okay, I may have gotten caught up in the heat of the moment there.
What makes this guy so important anyway?
He achieves the impossible. Every major conflict the Draenei have won in the last 500 years is because of him. The elemental storm of New Exodar, the stand of the desperate at Ashkan against the Blood Elves, even the battle of the Nether against the Burning Legion, all because of his genius.
Sounds like we just have to free this guy and he'll handle the rest.
Finally, a plan we can get behind.
Word to the wise, when it starts raining infernals...
Don't you mean if?
Come on, Kaida, you know our luck. When the infernals start raining down, just keep running, don't help the person next to you, or we'll have 2 people on fire instead of 1. Also, if one of them lands in front of you, you have 5, maybe 10 seconds to get behind them as fast as you can.
Why behind?
Look, infernals aren't sentient till they hit the ground. Before that, they're just a big flame ball of outer space. Once they hit the ground, it's like waking up from a nap, except you can now hear and see stuff for the first time. It's crazy disorienting, so you've got a window to get away from them before they punch you in the face.
Good to know.
A lesson I had to learn the hard way, trust me.
I know you said this area is largely uncharted, but is there any friendly presence here?
The Draenei intelligence reports indicated there was a small Alliance camp attempting to establish a foothold.
Windrift, it took us over 12 hours to walk here. Why didn't you tell us this stuff during that?
I assumed the more I talked about this place, the more likely you were to turn around and head back to the Undercity.
You might actually be right on that.
I seriously wish I picked another group. Shadow Moon Valley sounds so nice.
You're probably safer here. Trust me.
Dynamo, this was your plan. After you.
Excuse me, noble denizens. We've come to see your king.
Nobody sees King Bedes.
Come on, we're his friends. Most of us have been here before. I'm pretty sure you beat my face in the last time we were here.
Rules are rules. No visitors.
Seriously, dick move, man.